My name is Cadet Daniel Graber and my partner's name is Cadet David Farr. This video will go over the 3 diagrams that will go into our retirement options tool. The Army now offers a new retirement option with different incentives for soldiers. The new option is more like a 401k, helping soldiers who will do less than 20 years in the military. The old option gives 50% at 20 years and 2% for every year after that. This option is better for those staying in the military for more than 20 years. The first diagram is the requirements diagram. This diagram identifies what the tool needs to accomplish. The retirement value calculator shall calculate the net present value of the retirement options dependent on the user's inputs. The tool has 3 main requirements: data, calculations, and display. The data shall include different variables from the user's life. The calculations is the system shall have the ability to calculate the net present value based on the data, and the display is the system shall have the ability to display the user's net present value. The data requirement breaks down to 3 more requirements: military, which is the system shall take inputs from the user's military career; civilian, which is the same as military but with civilian career; and retirement, which is the system shall take inputs from the user's chosen retirement system. The military requirement is broken down to 3 more requirements: years of service, BAH, which is the housing allowance, and military salary, which is made up of the salary including special pay, deployments, and investment return rates. The civilian requirement also has years of service, but includes a GI Bill and a salary, which is up to age 62, including investment returns. The retirement requirement is broken up into the new system, the retirement location, and the old system. The last 2 main requirements were the calculations and display, which simply calculate the net present value of the system and display it for the user to see. Our requirements diagram has successfully identified all the requirements that our tool needs to accomplish. The next diagram is the block definition diagram. This diagram identifies the key components of the entire system. Our major component is to find the retirement. This component breaks down to 3 smaller components, being the calculator, the user interface, and info. The calculator is broken up to 3 more smaller components, being civilian salary, retirement option, and military salary. The civilian salary will have a profession table and a cost of living table. The profession table also has a salary table included. The retirement option will include the new retirement and the old retirement. The military salary will include the rank pay table and the BAH table. Another key component to note is the info block. The info block identifies dollar value, which gets a predicted inflation rate and predicted interest rate to help calculate the net present value for the old and new retirement systems. The final requirement is the sequence diagram. This diagram defines the logical flow of data for the tool. The 4 major components for our system is the user interface, calculator, and info. The sequence diagram will show how these different components interact with one another. From our diagram, you can see that the user will input the age, inflation rate, interest rate, job salary, retirement age, retirement option, and location into the user interface. The info component also provides predicted interest rate and predicted inflation rate to help the interest rate and job salary for the user's input. After the user inputs all of the inputs into the user interface will send the age, inflation rate, interest rate, job salary, retirement age, retirement option, and location into the calculator. The calculator will send back to the user interface the NPV old option and NPV new option. From here, the user interface will now send the NPV new option and NPV old option to the user. These are the 3 main diagrams. Thank you for watching our video.